In a world where light often defines success, Andrea Bocelli shines through darkness. Born almost blind, he transformed his limitations into a gift that resonates with millions worldwide. His story is not only about talent, but resilience, faith, and the human spirit. From the vineyards of Tuscany to the grandest stages of the world, Bocelli's journey illustrates how music can become a bridge between suffering and beauty. His voice carries emotion, hope, and courage, touching lives in ways words alone cannot. This is the story of a man who turned the absence of sight into a vision of the soul. Early life in Tuscany. Andrea Bocelli was born on September 22, 1958, in the small village of Lajatico, near Pisa, Italy. The younger of two brothers, he grew up in a humble farmhouse surrounded by vineyards, where his father worked selling agricultural machinery and cultivating crops. His mother, Edie, nurtured the home with love and care. Despite financial hardships, the house overflowed with warmth. From an early age, Bocelli absorbed the natural sounds around him, the wind through the wheat, water over stones, and distant folk songs. These sounds, more than images, became his first teachers, shaping a unique musical sensitivity. A fragile beginning. Andrea's birth was fraught with risk. During pregnancy, his mother suffered severe appendicitis, and doctors advised terminating the pregnancy to save her life. She chose to continue, later calling this decision the moment that saved not only his life, but his soul. Born with congenital glaucoma, Andrea could barely see, perceiving the world only in blurred light and shadow. Sunlight was smoky, faces were silhouettes. This fragile beginning forced him to experience the world through sound. Every wind gust, every note of music, and every household hum became his vision, forming the foundation of a life guided by perception beyond sight. Discovering music. From an early age, Bocelli's parents refused to raise him in pity. Instead, they encouraged him to explore music, learning piano, guitar, flute, trumpet, and drums. At 6, he began piano lessons, which his parents described as a window to the world. Bocelli's gift was not just in learning instruments, but in mastering them entirely by ear. He could hear a piece once and play it flawlessly. Even after losing his sight completely at age 12, he continued to read music in Braille, memorizing every note. For Andrea, sound became a language, a form of sight, and a doorway to freedom within the darkness surrounding him. A seed of inspiration. A pivotal moment in Bocelli's childhood came when his nanny Oriana gave him a record of the legendary Italian tenor Franco Corelli. Listening to Corelli's voice, Andrea was overwhelmed with emotion, feeling that music itself was alive. This encounter planted a seed that would grow into a life devoted to music. But fate tested him again at 12, when a football accident caused brain hemorrhage, extinguishing the faint vision he had clung to. In that moment of darkness, music became more than a passion. It was a lifeline. Bocelli realized that through sound, he could navigate a world he could no longer see. Education and early challenges. During his school years, Andrea attended a boarding school for the blind, far from home and family. Life there was harsh. Dormitories were crowded, and daily routines left little comfort. Music became his companion in solitude. Even as a 12-year-old, he relied on sound to feel connected, often lying awake, listening to the wind while imagining home. Later, he pursued a law degree at the University of Pisa, hoping to meet practical expectations. Using a tape recorder, he memorized lectures with precision, learning patience, discipline, and focus. Despite his studies, music remained at the heart of his existence, calling him beyond the world of law. Playing in bars. A first stage. At 18, Bocelli began performing in local bars to support his education. Surrounded by cigarette smoke and chatter, he played piano quietly at first,
But the moment he sang, silence fell. He described these bars as rehearsal rooms where he learned to convey emotion, connecting with people who might not even be listening. The experience honed his stage presence and musical intuition. While his colleagues pursued law careers, Andrea's heart remained devoted to music. Every performance was a testament to resilience, teaching him that passion could transcend limitation, and that the power of music lies not only in skill, but in the ability to move hearts, the path to fame. Destiny arrived through sound. In 1992, Italian rock singer Zucchero Fornaciari needed a tenor for a demo to send to Luciano Pavarotti. Through a mutual acquaintance, Bocelli was invited to audition. His voice impressed immediately. Pavarotti reportedly asked why he was needed when Bocelli's talent spoke for itself. This moment marked the beginning of an extraordinary career. Bocelli's name quickly appeared
across Europe, and he embarked on a tour with Zucchero, performing before thousands. What began as a chance encounter became a life-changing opportunity, transforming a young blind lawyer into an emerging star on the international music stage. Breakthrough and global success. In 1994, Bocelli gained national fame at the Sanremo Music Festival, performing Il mare calmo della sera. The performance introduced him as a voice destined for legend. 2 years later, he released the iconic duet Time to Say Goodbye with Sarah Brightman, a song that topped charts in over 20 countries and sold millions. Bocelli's voice, tender yet powerful, bridged classical and popular music, captivating audiences worldwide. He became known not only for technical skill, but for emotional expression, touching listeners in opera houses, stadiums, and public squares alike, redefining what it meant to be a classical tenor in the modern era. Redefining opera, Bocelli faced criticism from purists who accused him of diluting opera with commercial appeal. Yet he remained unfazed, stating, "Art is not about rules, it's about emotion." His mission was clear: to make opera accessible to everyone. Blending classical technique with popular sensibilities, he inspired a new generation of crossover artists. From Il Divo to Katherine Jenkins, many cite Bocelli as a model for bridging worlds through music. He expanded the reach of opera, performing in cathedrals, public squares, and stadiums, proving that classical music could touch all hearts, not just those trained to appreciate it. Family and legacy. Bocelli's life is not only defined by career, but family. With his 2 sons, Amos and Matteo, he often performs on stage, creating a generational symphony. His calm demeanor, silver hair, and dark glasses reflect the elegance of an old-world Italian gentleman. Despite his blindness, he connects deeply with audiences, offering both performance and presence. Family has been a constant source of strength, grounding him through the pressures of fame. Even as health challenges emerge, Bocelli's commitment to music and loved ones remains unwavering, demonstrating that true legacy is built not only in public accolades, but in private devotion. Health challenges. In recent years, Bocelli has faced health concerns. In 2023, several concerts in his American tour were postponed or canceled due to vocal strain and other physical limitations. Despite these challenges, he continues to perform with grace, prioritizing the preservation of his voice like an athlete protecting their most vital skill. Earlier, in 2020, he and his family recovered from COVID-19. Bocelli has openly discussed battling anxiety and stage fright, yet his optimism and faith allow him to return to the stage with gratitude. Every performance is both a gift to himself and to the audiences who find solace in his music. A life of faith and resilience. Bocelli's life reflects a deep spiritual resilience. His blindness did not prevent him from perceiving the world with insight and empathy. He often describes his music as a prayer, a form of expression that heals and uplifts.
Through every hardship, personal, physical, or professional, he has maintained faith and composure. Bocelli's story reminds us that true light is not always external. It is cultivated within, nurtured by belief, perseverance, and love. His music demonstrates that darkness can give birth to brilliance, and limitation can foster strength, creating beauty that transcends ordinary experience. Conclusion: becoming the light. Andrea Bocelli's journey is a testament to the human spirit. From a fragile child in Tuscany to a global musical icon, he has transformed obstacles into opportunities, silence into song, and darkness into light. His voice is a bridge connecting millions across cultures, languages, and generations, carrying messages of hope, resilience, and love. Bocelli teaches us that even when life's shadows surround us, it is possible to create our own light. True vision comes from within, and his music continues to inspire those who seek courage, meaning, and beauty in a world that often forgets the power of the human heart.